What's up, guys, and welcome back to That's How We Roll. We're playing some Mutants Masterminds, and my name is Ed, and I'm the GM.
My name's Becca, and I play the Valkyrie.
My name's Toby, and I play Hephaestos.
My name's Marcus, and I
My
play
name
Duke.
is Lauren. Shit. My name's Lauren. I play it, and I can't remember basic order of names.
So, welcome to episode 25 of That's How We Roll.
25.
Yeah, 25. We are
This will be our
third
third year.
It's the
We've
first
just
month
started
of the
Jesus.
third
second
year.
anniversary. We've just started our third year of the podcast. So, round of applause, everybody.
Woo! What the fuck?
Where are we going for our anniversary?
Where are we going for our
I'm
anniversary?
thinking Malaga.
Malaga?
Malaga. It's meant to be a very good place to go.
Is it?
Yeah,
Exactly.
very
Quite
good
nice,
cultural
actually.
capital.
For anniversaries.
Do they do fishbowl cocktails there?
I imagine
I'm
so.
pretty sure they would. If not, we just take a quick 10-minute trip down to the Costa del Sol, and they will definitely do fishbowl
There we go.
cocktails.
Sorted.
Nice. We're going to spend the entire duration of our month-long anniversary trip dressed entirely in character,
Fuck.
And it's put on some weight.
which means I am going to be wearing nothing but like a white snuggie.
We need to get you a god onesie.
Yeah.
I was looking the other day
Does
as your
that
Christmas
exist?
present to find you like a custom-made god onesie, and it came to something like £110
What?
because I wanted like
you're like,
embroidery and
worth it.
everything
Oh,
that
man,
says
that'd be
like
so good.
Ed is God. But it came with like a little bum flap and a little.
I'd settle for like.
God has a bomb
I'd
flap.
settle for
Yeah.
like like a Rocky dressing gown. Thing,
Yeah, okay.
Like embroidered on the back, just Ed is God
Ed
instead
is
of
God.
Rocky.
Ed
like
got
the
Pettifer.
calligraphy font.
Yeah, nice.
I could get behind that, I reckon.
Oh, you
I
wouldn't.
reckon
You don't want to give it to him.
nicely massage my ego. So the way that we left off last episode was that you guys found the children. You found all the missing children. You're not sure entirely who it is who has been kidnapping these children, but you managed to find them all, save them all.
No, we did not save them all.
Oh no, five.
Some died.
5 of them potentially got crushed by rubble.
Yeah, because you're a bad person.
You win some, you
Yeah,
lose.
we swings and roundabouts, I guess. Like you.
Still not forgiven.
So yeah, that's. I mean, you ended on a high and a low, I guess.
Mhm.
Bear with, let me just flip through my notes.
So we are still in the cistern, and I imagine Hood will be popping back down to tell us that.
Oh, I was actually going to do a bit of a time jump.
Oh, okay.
I was going to time jump to 12 hours.
Okie dokie.
So
It's a long time.
the sun has risen. The whole street area has been like completely cornered off by police tape and everything like that. The children who survived are all safe.
Who survived?
Parents are, they're sort of sitting in the back of ambulances and all this stuff, and parents are like cuddling them and crying, and it's a generally lovely experience, apart from the kids are all kind of a bit malnourished and, wrapped in
Dead.
blankets, and I mean, yeah, 5 of them are crushed. Pate.
Oh, kids pate.
If we're doing
Delicious.
a time jump,
Yeah.
where's Duke currently? Because the point being, when the last session ended, he was in a child's body
Yeah,
because
because
his body had been shanked to death, or to very close to death.
He needs to give that
What
body
would he
back,
have
really.
done?
I would, considering I have to get the child back, jump back into the nearly dead body,
Yep.
and hopefully the ambulance crews can
Resus.
resus. Yeah.
So you're...
Or you could ask the Valkyrie with healing powers. Hello.
Or I can ask the Valkyrie with healing powers to help me out.
Yeah, that's fine. Valkyrie healed
Do,
up
it,
the
do us a
Duke's body.
solid, bro.
steal the body of a
He
copper.
says, through
Ooh,
coughing blood.
that's not a bad shout, actually.
What's that?
Just jump into a cop's body.
Oh, patch her up, give
Steal
us
a
a-
rosa.
Steal a rod.
Hop into one of those rat men.
Oh, that'd be rad. Can you do that? I guess so.
Possibly. I don't know.
Go
What's
get
the
the drugs
limitation?
from the evidence
I've never
locker.
tried it. Find out.
Could you
Yeah.
I guess,
Have a pie.
go to the lock up? Yeah, get some guns and weed and just have a great time.
As a child.
Yeah, it's great.
Yep.
Excuse
I'm
me,
going to
officer.
ruin your future. I'm going to make your body dependent on cocaine. That'd be quite a good long-term... Like, that's a long game.
That is a
you
long
possess someone, make them completely dependent on
On
like
a drug.
crystal meth,
Yeah.
and then just you're out.
Just step back.
Descend.
This character could be really evil.
Yeah,
Could be really evil, but he's not. He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
He's good.
He's a good fella.
So what are you guys doing? Are you sticking around? There's lots of reporters and stuff. I mean, they're all behind the ticket tape. There's a good distance around the actual area of the alleyway and the surrounding road, which
Is
is all
Emmett there?
cornered off. Emmett is there, yeah.
Valkyrie would want to speak with Emmett and actually find out exactly what he knows.
Okay.
I shall deal with the
Hood
press.
would also be talking
no.
to you.
And that's why he's a defender.
Sorry, Lauren.
I said Hood would also want to be with Emmett. I imagine he's crying. So
He's actually being surprisingly professional at the moment. He's
oh wow,
he's sort of
Surprisingly.
Very out of
surprisingly
character.
professional. He's
holy shit.
he's fielding a lot of questions from various like press, and I mean he essentially put together the team which found the children. So like everyone is sort of. This is not your first big win as well, so he's kind of got used to this part of the job. He's handling it very modestly. Everyone's like, oh, you know, you're Emmett, you're a genius. We love you. All this stuff.
Is this in his head?
I mean, potentially. There's a potential for it to be.
Emmett, you are the
Yeah,
best.
Valkyrie
Everyone
would
loves
just
you.
give him a little tap on the shoulders, like, "Can we speak in private, please?"
He turns and a look of like sort of fear and then glee and then yes, very yes.
Okay, so
He knows.
his voice breaks a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah. And yeah, you sort of walk away to one side into a slightly more private area of the alleyway. I
Yeah,
guess.
just so that the press can't hear us.
Yeah, out of prying eyes.
I can imagine that this is a bit different compared to your usual team.
A little. I mean, there's strange still. I'm not quite sure what's happening with Lupo and Captain, but
They've
I
gone
hope they're
AWOL?
okay. No, they've just disappeared, dropped off the map.
So they've gone AWOL.
I mean, I guess AWOL to me implies that they're causing mayhem. Actually, if I know them, they're probably causing mayhem somewhere. Yeah, they've gone AWOL.
Yeah, yeah, and you have no idea where they've gone.
No.
Strange.
Is Hood with them at this
She
point?
can be.
Yeah, she can be.
Yeah.
I mean, if she
Like,
was with them
I
before,
think
then-
they're just having fun together. You know, they're just going. Maybe they went to the fair. Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe they've also seen some weird shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they saw some
Terrifying.
I'm sure.
weird shit.
Emmett says, I'm sure they're having a cracking time. And then he
Oh.
looks into camera and winks.
Who are
Amazing.
you looking at?
So what do you know? How?
Well said.
What have the police turned up?
What's the hecky?
So teams are still doing sort of searches down below. The explosive device destroyed a lot of the evidence, but we believe that whoever it was who was in charge of all of this, they scoped out the area before maybe a few months ago, set this entire operation up, and then it's been dormant for that period of time. And when the disappearances started, we believe that's when they came back.
Okay. What leads you to believe that they were here sometime before?
The technology and things that were set up, that was not put in by government personnel.
Okay.
That was them setting up. But there has been work done down here in the past couple of months.
Right. Who conducted the work?
Just federal organisations, people we've worked with time before.
Can you maybe start getting tracks on that, finding out exactly which companies, who was working down there, anyone who might have slipped in through the cracks,
Yeah, of course.
and see what you turn up.
Yes.
Anything that we could use would be helpful down there.
I'll get names, I'll get contacts.
Especially whoever made the big speakers
Hmm.
in,
That'd be
in the
good.
place. That they were weird.
Actually, it's not about the scouting. Find the manufacturer of the speakers. You can probably find out who bought those specific ones in that quantity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll search for other speakers, but the ones that are in there, you kind of fucked them up.
Yeah,
We did do that.
I did
Yeah.
shoot a few of them.
I fight.
Did five
Can
of
I-
them.
Can I just say again, thank you.
Aw, thanks.
That's what we
Emmett.
do.
But you do it good, and I appreciate it.
Like,
Is
just
there
a steam for
anything else
nothing.
that you need?
No.
How about a
Don't think
big
so.
ol' hug? And then she just opens her arms out.
He sort of looks down, he looks around, and then he just gives you a little cuddle.
Aw.
Yes.
um,
She says they're there and pats him on the back.
as he pulls away, he sort of goes, actually, Hood, I was thinking, as this music seems to affect children mostly, do you want to sit this one out? I don't know if I'm confident sending you in somewhere that you're going to be so unsafe.
Hood looks really sad. You don't want me to go with them?
I mean, I don't know if I could be responsible for sending a child into such a dangerous situation, but I know you, and I know how slippery you are, and all it takes is for me to turn my back, and you'll be with them. So, if that's what you want to do, I'm not going to stop you, but I just want you to know that it's going to be dangerous.
Ooh. She thinks about it. Looks a bit sad.
Valkyrie
It's
looks
like-
at her and is like, you don't have to do this. You've done enough so far. We found the children. That was your mission after all.
She says, no, this is my job too. And I don't care. I'm going to stop it.
Emmett smiles and goes, "Oh, thank God someone from the team is actually a part of the team." And
Now she's happy.
and smiles, and it's just like again, I'm gonna have to tell you that you are not going on this mission. You're not going on this mission, and you're not gonna leave to go on the mission as soon as I turn my back. Okay? And then he
You're not my
does
dad.
like a little wink.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
There we go, penny drop.
Thank you.
Catches on a little bit late. Yeah. No.
He'll be
Thanks.
staying
Not me.
right here, young lady.
Yep.
Right here. Yeah.
And definitely not pursue any further leads. Thank you. My
Definitely
foot is
not.
down. And then
Yep.
he winks again.
It is. Yep. She winks back, like awkwardly blinks. Yep.
Hephaestus talking to the press.
Gun fingers
Look.
a couple times.
Gun
Gotcha.
fingers. Wink, wink, wink. Wink, pew.
I imagine they're both just saying wink at this stage.
And Valkyrie's
Yeah,
just
wink,
watching
wink.
like the two of them and is just like, I'm leaving now.
Which one's the child? Wink, wink. Gun fingers. Pew. Sorry, yeah. Hephaestus, what's how are you handling the press?
Expertly. Is that a
Yeah. Give me a. Let's go for persuasion.
yeah, sure. I can't see that. That is a 23 total.
Fantastic.
Nice.
Yes, you are absolutely smashing the press.
That's what I do. We know that.
How are you sort of presenting it? Are you presenting it as a defender's mission, or are you?
Yes, definitely.
Okay,
like,
fantastic.
no, but more of
I
a.
led this strike force.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I hope
I led
someone
the
points
team.
out that Valkyrie's there, who is definitely not a defender.
Yeah, no, they do point it out, but I say we've been working, between the two teams because we both had information, but obviously I was
Building
in
bridges.
charge.
I decided to be the better man and build a bridge between
Yeah, exactly.
the teams.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's good, and we're doing well. We told them. Has anyone brought up the dead kids?
don't
No.
Sweet,
I mean,
excellent.
the
I'm not going to bring it up. I'm not gonna lie.
There've been sort of like, it has been released that some of the children didn't make it, but people are still sort of amazed that you saved 90% of the missing children.
That's cool.
And like, this is unheard of when a kid goes missing for that long. But
They're gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we managed to get however many children back, so that's cracking. We like that.
Smashed it.
Yeah. Duke, what's the Duke up to?
Lying on a hospital gurney, bleeding.
Stabbed
No,
up.
you're healed up.
Oh, I'm healed up.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
you're-
I
I
didn't
mean,
realize
the doc-
Valkyrie had healed me yet.
Yes, no,
I was
that
waiting.
happened over the
Okay,
time
it's
jump
happening.
period.
She left you for 12 hours so that she could hear you on the podcast.
Yeah, that'd be a lot.
Good times.
We'll wait for the lights to fade up and then we'll.
Just every time we flatline, heal him just a little bit. Keep him going.
Just keep them stable, just until I'm ready.
Just
Just
tweak
get
it
her
and
back
effort
for
and
me
keep us
jumping
on.
about so much.
For being narcoleptic.
Being narcoleptic, yeah. I imagine
just mildly narcoleptic.
I imagine I'm probably just milling around in the background, just picking up on information.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm not gonna be too obtuse and come out and speak to the press. And if anyone wants to talk to me, they'll talk to me. I'm just gonna be keeping an eye on Hood, doing my job.
Cool.
Doing my job. Yeah.
Nice. Do you want to roll a perception check for me?
I shall.
See if you can sort of like overhear any of the officers or anything talking.
Oh, I've got to try and remember how to use this sheet.
You're looking for that.
Whilst Marcus is doing that,
Another picture.
Marcus and Toby's table is littered with various DC toys.
Back down, they're my mascots.
They got a little Lego Flash in a car.
Oh, 22%.
22. Okay, yeah. So you are, sort of like sidling up to police conversations and just seeing if you can, subtly like do.
Pink Panthering
Yeah,
over.
Pink Panthering over and just trying to like lean in and see if you can hear what they're saying. And you overhear various bits of information like all of the children that disappeared over the last however long were found down there, either alive or pate. And
Way to put it, Ed. Nice one.
It's the professional term.
You're really putting me in the mood for
I know you
pate.
said it already, but oh my god.
foie gras.
Lovely pate.
Yeah, and so like this was the only place that they were holding the children. You also overhear that since the announcements came out, people have been like, there's talks between like newspapers and stuff of making like a sort of city holiday based around this event, and like creating some sort of celebration, some sort of like what's it called, parade or something like that, just to celebrate like this is like such an incredible thing. And lastly, you hear that one group of police officers was saying that they've been scoping out that fun fair, and it looks like they're packing up.
Okay. I will hold on to that information for now, and possibly relay it later.
Fantastic.
See what other people are doing first.
Can I drop to the press that we are called the Hephaestos Experience Crew, featuring Hood? That's our team name.
Featuring good.
The Hephaestos
The
experience.
Experience.
Yeah. It's good.
I'd pay for that concert.
Yeah?
I would. Yeah.
It's good.
The reporter that you say that to says Hood from the Urban Legends.
Yes.
So you're affiliating yourself with children now.
Careful how you answer that, Hephaestos.
In this particular instance, we happened to be on the same case and decided it was best to work together. And for the remainder of the case, we shall be working together.
Are there talks about Hood joining the Defenders?
I'm not at liberty to divulge such information at this time. That's classified. Superhero
I
classified.
just had in my head just like this Twitter blow up of news reports, just hashtag Hephaestus Sphere Campaign 2017. And it's just,
Oh, good.
Just Hephaestus affiliates himself with children.
Brilliant. Thanks, guys.
That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. You're loved. You're beloved.
Exactly. How good.
Apart from those guys asking all them questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
They love me. They just want to know more.
Those were not like those weren't negative questions. They were like just interested. They were like trying to make a story out of anything really.
As if all these children telling it wasn't a story enough.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
As if
Quick, let's get the scoop on some other story.
You've got to find your angle, which makes the thing that everyone's reporting on. You also
Mm,
have
yeah,
the
that's true.
join the
That's true.
Defenders.
That's true.
Okay, Valkyrie's gonna call out. All right, team, hustle up.
Hustle.
Come
We
here.
hustle.
I know what it means. I'm just a bit shocked. Like, okay, fine.
Does Emmett sort of like? Can I?
Yeah.
I shake Emma's hand. Duke shakes hand.
Thank you for your help.
Hephaestos puts out a big old.
Also, when did you? I imagine we had this conversation earlier than 12 hours later, but when did you start body swapping? What? Why didn't you let me know? Like, what is that?
Is long story. Another time, perhaps. Maybe over a drink.
Fantastic.
Yeah. See it. Be good. It'd be good. Anyway.
To the huddle.
Oh yeah, Hephaestos holds out a big ass Rocky Balboa meaty hand to Emmett
Nice. Emmett
to
shakes it.
introduce.
I've
Stop, bro.
Big fan. Big fan. Big fan. Big fan. Big fan. Big fan.
You okay, little man?
Yep.
So what's the next step?
Ignore the clam on my hands.
I've just been speaking to a couple of the officers about, and apparently the fun fair that we checked out at the start of all this is now packing up. So I reckon we should probably head back there, do some further investigation.
Not a bad shout.
Emmett pipes in.
I definitely will not come along with you.
Good. That's what I like to hear.
Wink
Good.
to Emmett again.
And I definitely will not be protecting you.
No, you should.
Excellent.
Hephaestos is like, that's a shame. You're a good member of the team.
In the hope that he gets what I meant.
So I don't know if anyone caught what Toby said there.
Hephaestos says,
Yeah.
that's a shame. You're an excellent member of the team. But, I understand if you don't want to be involved. I just thought we were getting a good rapport on the go now, and
Valkyrie
that's
just
fine.
rolls her eyes into space.
Oh dear.
Ah, yes, your earthly sarcasm. I've got it
My
now.
favourite. Yeah, Emmett sort of says, yeah, even after you guys scoped them out, we've been keeping our eyes on the fairground, and as far as we can see, nothing is amiss. There doesn't seem to be any kind of issues at all. However, them leaving, I mean, they're scheduled to leave around this sort of time, but it does seem like quite the coincidence.
Yeah.
We don't have any other leads at the moment, so it makes sense to go back there.
Until we can get some.
We might as not go.
Is there any... Did we check out while we were down there, like the wiring for those speakers must run somewhere?
Probably up to the control rooms up the top.
And it was all
Yes,
connected
yeah. The
remotely.
police officers. I mean, you can't really like the cabling sort of runs along the side of the wall and feeds into the alcoves across the top.
Okay.
Ed is feeding us a plot point that we should
Yeah, I know. I
follow.
was just checking that we're done here.
And the server banks and everything, the computers were all wiped in the explosion.
No shock there.
Oh, that's
Classic way to wipe a hard drive.
blow it up. Yeah.
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 C4. So yeah, they lost their MSN logins.
Oh, heartbreak.
That's let down. That is
That is sad.
big letdown.
No.
Was it Rat Boy?
Rat Boy 16. That was it.
Probably got a couple of Eminem lyrics tacked
Yeah.
on the end.
Yeah. Like
42069.
yeah, exactly. Just like uppercase, lowercase, uppercase, lowercase,
Yeah.
uppercase, lowercase.
XXXX
Crawling in
on
my
either
skin,
side.
Yeah.
Linkin Park fan. Nice. Nice.
So yeah, what's the plan?
Sounds like we've already got one place to go. So
Well,
let's go.
It's Emma says,
Let's go to the
I
fair.
understand you guys want to jump on with it really quickly, but can I at least buy you breakfast?
Yes.
Yes, you
Yeah.
can.
We
my
have been
land.
going overnight.
I want a milkshake.
So yes.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I think
Good. Yes, you do.
it's going to take the
I
fun
do.
for a
Credits.
few hours to pack up and get ready to go. So it'll have to be a quick one.
Yeah, of course. I know a place.
Nice.
Where do we go?
Is it the diner?
Is it a
It's
diner?
the diner, which is or is not a tram car potentially. Who knows?
Is it an all-you-can-eat buffet?
Milkshake!
That's exactly
No.
how I imagined it would look. Like abandoned tram car.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is the throwback to the start of Arc 2, by the way. Where-
Yep.
Where we spent like a
good
disgusting
half
amount of
an
time
hour.
discussing whether or not it actually was a tram car. Because I have no
That's
concept
because
of
you didn't
American
know what the
culture.
word you were using meant.
Okay.
Anyway.
So yeah, it takes you to this little diner. They have milkshakes. They
Lady
have
with the lazy eye.
kind of shit coffee. Yeah, we'll
I'm.
call her Lazy Susan.
Lazy Susan. Sounds good.
Hephaestos orders 3 full breakfasts, like the really big ones.
Emmett sits down and is like, I'm glad this is going on expensive.
I'm
Just
having
eating
a
and
big
eating.
fry up.
Nice.
Big. I'm gonna stuff my face.
Emmett has French toast with some beans.
I'd probably just go for some poached eggs on toast.
Nice.
It has pancakes and a
I'm thinking
milkshake.
like a what's it called? Eggs Benedict.
Yeah.
Like a little bit of ham, maybe
Yeah,
some hollandaise sauce. Nice, classy. What was that, pancakes?
I can imagine it's a bit of a squeeze.
Stack
for
of
her,
pancakes
though,
and a
but, you know,
milkshake.
wings.
Yeah, wings to go.
So much
we need
bacon.
to, we need to like take up 2 tables just so my wings can fold over the back booth.
Yeah.
So I take an entire booth section, just the sheer mass of Hephaestos as well. It's a tight squeeze in this. We are the only customers.
Yeah, as we get in, it's like maybe this was not a great shout.
Like I imagine if it's still on the wheels, I imagine Hephaestus steps in, the whole tram car leans to one side.
And Lazy Susan just does not give any
Lazy
shit.
Susan's still just like texting or something.
Topping up our coffee.
Yeah, she's always
give a
there,
shit.
by the way. Like every time you pass this place,
She's
it's
there.
always her working there.
Only
Yeah.
her.
Hey man, maybe she owns the joint.
Maybe that'd be quite good.
Gotta make a living.
Sorry.
Gotta make a living.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, yeah. So yeah, breakfast, and then it's like, okay, so yeah. So what's the plan? Are you guys just gonna rock up? Are you gonna scope it out? What are you thinking?
Hephaestus is always a man for just rock up. Like,
Thing is, right, we've checked it out before, and we didn't really draw any leads.
Emmett, can I borrow your phone?
Yeah, of course. He hands it over.
She Googles when the fair is actually supposed to leave.
Oh, okay. You find actually roll investigation. Or technology.
Well, I rolled a 4, so I don't even get much on that one.
Just type into Google fair.
Fair when go.
I don't have investigation, so.
Give me
that's
technology.
Great. Don't have technology either, so that's great.
Just flat intelligence.
Got insight. No,
Flat
I won't.
intelligence.
That's a solid 5.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. You. I mean, investigation and technology. Technically, you can't do it untrained, but fuck it. You know, YOLO and that.
YOLO.
Yeah. You.
Blame
sort
it
of-
on the gloves. I'm wearing gloves.
Yeah. You can't type. You're
No.
like, how does this work?
can I snatch a phone and do it?
Maybe I should do it.
I've got a +5 in technology, homeboy.
Yeah, but I.
Meta game.
Let me do it.
Okay.
let me. I snatched the phone out of Hephaestus'
You
hands.
can't type on the touchscreen with your massive.
Oh yeah, I go to do it. My big fingers just don't work. The
crack
touch
the
screen.
screen. It was like, oh, I was 1 week away from the down payment.
It's 23.
23. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you managed to find a news report which sort of the New Haven Chronicle, which says about the fair coming to town and everything like that, and it says in fact, actually with the 23, there's a part underneath which says see the it's got like a list of all the different attractions and stuff, and one of the things it says is see the amazing.
Check his notes.
Bear with. See the amazing super freaks who performed in the New Haven.
Super freak.
Super freak.
Oh, I remember some of those. We have the Elastic Bandit in there.
Yep. Yeah.
Um,
I will list their names again.
yeah, thank you.
The Elastic Bandit, Banshee Maria,
That was
and Draco the Human Dragon Man.
I do remember this.
See the amazing super freaks who performed in the New Haven Opera House.
Opera House.
Not 6 weeks ago.
How long ago did the kids start going missing?
About 2 weeks.
Okay.
The rest of the article sort of gives
When
them
does
a-
it? Is there a date of when it's supposed to leave town?
It says from this date running for roughly 2 weeks.
And it's been about 2 weeks.
It's been about 2 weeks, so it doesn't give a specific date when it leaves, though.
Still, it's very coincidental that obviously the setup existed underground, but only when the carnival or the fair arrived, the children start going missing. I'm not saying it is correlating, but I'm saying that it's
It's
very
worth investigating.
suspicious in
Let's
worth
go fuck them up.
No, let's not go fuck them up.
Yeah.
No, let's not do that. If you go guns blazing, it's just going to be bad.
Emma gives you like a stare and then glances at Hood and is like, language.
Got told.
Hood. Yeah, he just stares back.
just like shrugs, like what do you want from me? Yes, I'm handsome. What? Use words. Come on.
Right,
Yeah, I
let's
don't
go
think-
to the fair.
So-
yeah, let's go to the fair.
So you're gonna roll up.
Should we just rock up?
Yep. We have
Slow
like
motion
cool
walk.
music
Down.
playing.
Da-da-da.
There's this little green bag, isn't it? With George
Take
Baker.
off sunglasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Reservoir
Hood's wearing
Dogs.
sunglasses. Then she hands them to Duke, and Duke puts them on and then takes them off. Like share one pair of sunglasses between you all. Okay, yeah, it's not that far to get there. You're all relatively swift on your feet. What are you giving?
I can fly.
I'm not.
I can
Scratch
fly.
my lip. I'm not giving you the finger.
The only one that's got to use their feet is
Duke.
the Duke.
He takes a squad car. It's fine.
I'll take the car. Yeah, we
Yeah.
can give him.
Would you like a lift?
No, I'm alright. I'm fine. Thanks. I can drive.
Don't want to get squished back in the back of that fucking car again.
And yeah, you cruise up. The fair itself is relatively quiet. There's not any guests at all today.
Wait, question. Hephaestus' flight, isn't that walking speed?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not flying.
Oh, turds.
I'm flying.
Get in the car.
Get in the car first.
Oh, the suspension guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just goes.
It's just scraping on
Yeah,
the
the
road.
sparks flying off the back as you're driving along. The exhaust just rattling.
No,
rider.
so looks at it, it's like, I was 1 week off the down payment. For everything he
poor
owns.
Emmett. Poor
For
Emmett.
everything at the same time.
Everything is a week off.
Poor Emmett, man. He goes through a lot for us.
Yeah, he does.
Because I'm going as the crow flies and I don't have to rely on traffic, can I do a quick scope of above?
Yes, give me a perception check.
Only if you say call, motherfucker.
That was an 18 plus 9, so that was actually pretty good. So
That's
that
too
is
much.
a solid...
27.
Yes.
Too much.
You see everything.
I see everything.
You
Eagle eye.
I would also say that just maintain a holding pattern until we arrive.
And
Don't drop down.
from the height I can actually see because I am eagle-eyed.
it is broad daylight. Are you trying to
Enhanced.
fly stealthily at all?
No.
Oh,
I'm just quite high up. And I'm using
Pretend she's a bird.
my
Okay.
eagle senses.
The people on the ground all look quite busy. They're packing various things into like band roadie cases, like the big
Yeah.
black cases. Taking down like all the sort of like shitty metal fencing and
Is that the rides fold up into lorries? And
yes, yeah, things like that.
Anything
And,
odd?
Anything odd? Nothing in particular. I mean, you're looking around and you remember Ramshackle?
Mm-hmm.
The amazing Mr. Ramshackle.
The amazing Mr. Ramshackle.
Nice and greasy.
He's
Oh yeah.
he's not really doing much to help. He's just sort of like striding around and telling people like hurry up and things like that.
Well, that's nothing new. What about the freak show?
The freak show.
Mm.
The building's still sitting there. You can't see any of the actual freaks.
We didn't see them last time either.
Find the freaks.
Super freak.
Done.
Super freak.
You're flying around for maybe 5 minutes before the rest of the gang rock up in a car park not far off.
Okay, I'm gonna go land next to them.
Cool.
It's just making,
Hello.
it's audio. It's a
I know it's
podcast.
audio.
It's just making driving.
Driving,
driving.
Give me a
the wheel.
vehicles check.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Just to see how
Do I
well he
even have-
parks.
Oh. It's like greyed out. It doesn't have a plus. It's just greyed out. So
Which means
Vehicles
that
based
you
on
don't have driving is.
agility?
Don't know what driving is actually. Might be dex.
it's vehicles. It's vehicles, but it's based on decks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, you won't know because it's your body's thing. Let me see if I can find.
I've got the soldier stats here.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Super freak.
Super freaky, super freaky. So-
Is that the music that's playing in the freaks tent?
Yes.
Good.
Like, it still wasn't very good.
No, it's Emmett's mixtape he left in the car. Emmett's car definitely
Has
has a
them back
tape
in
deck.
black.
Like, there's no two ways around that.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
CD players in
Yeah,
the
I
back.
got 4 total.
Oh yeah, there's a 6
Four
CD
total.
changer in the
Yeah,
boot.
okay.
Yeah, nice.
You ding another car as you pull it into the...
I open the door, hit another car, just shrug it off, shut the door and walk away. Just look at it for a few seconds.
You're not going to leave a note.
No.
I mean, fair.
It's a
Yeah.
police car.
I like
It's
the
a
idea
police
like that
car.
car gets. Hephaestos gets out the back, slips by accident, sort of like does that incredible. You remember the Incredibles? Lands on the
Yeah.
car and crunches the bonnet like the roof where he grabs it.
Then he picks up the car and there's just hood. It's like the
Bubble pops, yeah.
Bubble pops, yeah.
Classic.
Valkyrie just shakes her head.
amazing. Sorry.
Valkyrie just shakes her head.
That was totally wicked.
That's it,
The line you're looking for, friend.
Okay, so yeah, you're a stone's throw from the park itself. You can see various people like moving around. Like,
I do
It's-
put a pair of sunglasses on, just saying.
nice, cool. It's maybe 60% deconstructed now. The outer perimeter is still sort of, the fencing is all still sort of set up, but the rides and stuff are mostly closed down, like compacted. Like
The gates
Optimus
open.
Prime into like a car. The
On
gates.
an
There's not
air-
really gates. There's just sort of areas of the fence which are open for people to like sort of funnel in through. Does that
On
make
an
sense?
air recon, nothing strange was going on in there. They're just packing up.
I feel we might be chasing a red herring.
What's the use in going back to the sewers? We found the kids down there. What more could we possibly find? More
True.
rats?
Where's that greasy bugger? Let's have a chat with him.
Greasy bugger. Let's go chat to Ramshackle.
I want to see the freaks. The songs put me in the mood.
You're the freaks.
Okay, so in that case, you cruise up to the front, like the ticket booth area,
I guess.
or
I'm not buying a ticket.
try and circle around it.
Just walk through.
Just walk in.
Okay, as you stroll in, you remember the girl who was sitting in the ticket booth
Yep.
beforehand?
Yep.
She sort of comes out from behind the area and she's like, "Sorry guys, we're all closed up. You
Keep walking.
Keep
I just
walking.
walk
Sorry, go. No, you can't come in."
They're gone. She's
They're gone.
yeah, they're gone.
Is she following us to tell us this?
Keep going.
You hear her shout from behind you, Ramshackle,
Find out
and you see him on
suits
the
us.
other side of the area, and he looks around, and he sees you, and he sort of like furrows his brow, and he strides over.
I walk towards him.
Yeah.
And I put a hand on his shoulder.
Throw punch him.
No, I don't.
Punch him
I
in
don't
the
throw
throat.
punch him, I don't throw punch him. I put my hand on his shoulder.
Yep.
And say, "I'm sorry, I can't let you any further towards us than this."
Well, I'm
I-
sorry, I'm not the one who's intruding.
Well, this is a matter of national security. Please, I'll ask you to just stay there.
Please explain the national security.
It's a classified matter. Just let us continue our business. We'll be out of your hair soon enough.
I don't think that's how this is going to work.
Duke. He's the one we need to speak to.
I know.
We're just speaking
I
from
did
this
that.
distance.
We'll speak to you on our own time. Thank you very much.
Okay, well, if you will be happy to wait outside of the premises, this is...
Do you own this premises? As in the area of the land it's on?
we are currently leasing it, yes.
Well, that means nothing to me because you don't own it. So you can't stop us, basically. We're going to have a chat though.
Well, I mean, I can,
How?
because I'm leasing this area, so technically it is...
Do you have your leaseholding information?
Yeah, of course.
Can
And
I
if
see
you
them?
will be happy to wait outside of the premises, I will bring it to you.
Just
No.
walk off, should we just walk past him as well? I mean, like, how could he
We need
physically
to
stop us?
talk to him.
Oh
Actually,
yeah,
we do
I thought
talk to him.
we're going freaks first or talk to him first?
Why do we need to talk to the freaks?
Because
Because that's what Hood wants to fix the brakes. Obviously,
That's
Hood's
just
running this
curiosity.
operation, apparently.
He is looking expectantly at you all to leave.
He is going to be disappointed.
No.
I say, Ramshackle, look. If we go wait outside, how long will you be before we can talk to you?
I will be, at most, 5 minutes.
Okay, we'll see you in 5 minutes.
Thank you.
Do we leave?
Valkyrie turns to Hood and goes, "Follow him.
On it.
Keep it quiet."
And then
Can I give him a bit of a
sneak-
death glare
sneaking
before
around.
I leave? Just
Are
slightly
you trying to
uncomfortable for just
intimidate
a,
him in any way?
just a little bit.
Alright, roll.
Only a little
roll
bit.
intimidation.
Well, did he do well, did he?
Who knows? Poker face, Ed.
Oh, 18 plus 13, so 31.
Okay.
He has
He's-
got to be intimidated.
He's not active. He's not like visually shaken at all. He keeps his eyes on you as far as he
Just
goes.
for slightly longer, that's slightly. It's just a bit too
just
long.
a bit too long.
Yeah.
And then
turn.
as you all turn around, he turns as well. But Hood, obviously, because you're still watching him, you see him sort of shudder slightly.
Yes.
I think he just pissed himself.
Right, they don't. He might be leasing the land, but he's not leasing the air, so I'm going back up.
I shall join you to float up.
Really slowly, at walking speed.
And Duke's like, "I'll wait outside."
I will actually do my job. Wait where I'm meant to be. I might actually radio Emma. Just let him know what's going on.
How did he plan to make us leave? Like, if we just chose not to.
No, I
We're technically not.
I mean,
technically we were trespassing because he was holding the lease. So.
Yeah, but how could he make us leave? Like, physically, the sheer mechanics of it alone are mind-boggling.
He tried to push you and just
Can push himself back, yeah.
Just
That's it, Marcus. Just smash the place up.
Sorry.
completely ruin Ed's living room.
Nearly knocked Ed's TV over.
that had a bit of a laugh.
Great.
Try to explain that to Mum. Why is Jeremy Kyle all dizzy? Just, no, don't worry. Mum. I mean, he's got super freaks. Super freaks may be able to sort of try and escort you off the premises.
Yeah, good luck.
Draco the Human Dragon Man. You don't know what he's up to.
Plus, we're also heroes, and we don't want to make a bad impression.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, very true.
Heroes? What?
No, you're not.
No, I'm
You're
not.
not.
You're the one following the rules, though.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, so you see from the air, you see him sort of like look around, and Hood, roll stealth for me.
Okay, let me just.
Bearing in mind there are various roadies and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, I rolled a 20.
Nice.
Yes, Crystal.
Nice.
I can screenshot if you
No,
want. if you
that's
want me to
fine.
prove
That's
it.
fine. I believe you.
I don't actually. Let me just see what my stealth actually is,
It's like
because that's
plus 12,
also.
I think.
Here's something insane.
Yeah.
It's a crit anyway. I don't think it
It's
matters.
a crit. I think you win.
I win at stealth. I will never be seen again.
And that's when Hood was presumed dead.
She was
Another
there all
child went
along.
missing.
She's so stealthy, we all just forget of her existence.
Yeah.
Like, none of us-
She's following us constantly, but we just don't notice.
I can't actually find. Oh, plus 14.
Christ.
So
34. Okay.
34.
Pretty good, that. So even though it's broad daylight, and even though there are a lot of people walking around, like, deconstructing bits, you manage to, like, SWAT roll between, like, giant cases and, like, go behind a bush, and, like, the bush starts walking, and
Because she's so stealthy, couldn't she be going dun dun dun, dun, dun and no one hears?
yeah, she 100% can.
Excellent.
You see Ramshackle head into his little caravan trailer that you saw before, and he goes in, and then he comes back out a couple of minutes later, and he's got some papers, some paperwork, and he's sort of heading towards the entrance to where he said that he'd meet you all, and you guys see this from the air as well. He sort of like pauses for a second, and then turns in another direction, and he heads into the Super Freaks. Sort of. There's like a
pursue to the super.
there's like a big truck, like a sort of camper van sized truck, which is next to the building itself, and the building's now being deconstructed. And he hops into the back of the trailer, and you guys from the air can no longer see him. But Hood, you almost invisibly walk right up to it and look through the window, and no one notices you.
Nice.
You see 3 people inside, plus Ramshackle. And they're all sort of sitting. There's various, like, it's weird, it's like, kind of like sofas and things, like, crammed in the back of this this truck.
like a camper van.
Yeah, it's like a camper van. But more sort of, like, thrown together.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like, you can tell that when this truck is moving, that sofa's going all over the shop. Like,
It's not bolted
it's-
down.
Yeah,
It's just the.
it's not a safe environment, but they're just like chilling. Like that's just how they travel.
JC, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
They know.
And you see, 3 people. One of them is 2 guys and a lady. You recognise them instantly from the posters of the Super Freaks on the building behind you. Their voices are a little bit muffled through the glass, but with that stealth roll, I'll let you sort of reach up and open part of the window of the...
Nice.
Just teleport
Really loudly,
inside with
like,
them.
What's up? They don't even notice when you just yell,
Just like
can I come in?
Go to the fridge, get a drink out.
Crack a beer.
Sit there.
Sit next to him.
No, lemonade.
Take a bite out of Draco the Human Dragon Man sandwich
Yeah,
he's got.
take a load of, you know. Yeah, and so you missed the very first part of the conversation, but you essentially hear as it comes in, Ramshackle is saying, just anywhere, just I mean, a few blocks from here, just something which will draw some attention away. And they're sort of like, they're looking about and they're a bit like, oh, I don't know, like, it could be risky. And he's like, that's what you guys are for.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
With my strength and my flight,
Yes.
is it possible for just to lift this trailer into the air?
What's your strength?
6.
I think so.
That's probably.
I think you can.
Can I just fly down and pick this trailer up, please?
You'll be flying down at walking speed unless you turn your flight off.
I'll just drop down. I'm not that high up. I imagine I was only like 6 feet up. Just chilling. No, I'm kidding.
Bear with. I'm googling how much a camper van weighs.
The shit you learn from this
This is a
podcast.
trailer, not a camper van as well, so it doesn't have the engine, so it'll weigh less. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
Like the heavy bit.
No, it's like got a car bit at the front.
Oh, is it? Okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. So it's just a camper van.
It's like a
yeah.
little when
But
you
it's like a van. They've decided they
yeah.
want to be a camper van without putting any money or effort into it.
Unfortunately, I don't think you will be able to.
How much can I lift?
Oh.
You can lift about a ton, so you can lift a regular car.
With strength rank 6, you can lift 3,200 pounds.
Right.
A few examples of popular camper models and how much they weigh. 3,700 pounds without gear and water for the Jayco J-Flight 19RD.
This one might have gear and water, and it's...
No, it does. It's got like sofas and fridges and stuff in the back.
Oh,
And
is it?
people.
And it's plugged in as well, isn't it?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
it's
they're
just
all
heavy.
they're all like.
Can I try anyway? Because that'd be funny.
I mean, even if you can't deadlift it, you could maybe like push it off its wheels onto its side or something like that.
That'd be fun. Alright, we'll keep that in the bank.
Good fun.
Keep that in the head hole.
Yeah. I just like the idea of, if hopefully none of them can fly, I'll just pick it up. Just what about if I got an assist from the old Valkyrie here? What's your strength?
Valkyrie's
I'm only strength 3.
Um,
I'm not that strong.
If we add it together, that makes strength 9, Edward.
that's not how that works.
Sure it is.
That's not how it works.
I'm sure that's how it
I'm
works.
pretty sure I read it in a book.
That's not how it works.
So if I
In a book.
Thank you. WHIT.
Like to break a mental sweat.
How you enjoying them dodgeball references? Any of them hitting home, listeners?
Yeah,
It's nice.
let's get that. No one makes me bleed my own blood. So yeah, that's essentially what you hear, and there's a long sort of debating pause, and then Draco, the human dragon man, sort of gives like a resigned nod, and the group sort of stand, and they're still hunched inside the back of the thing, and they stand and they sort of stretch out, and then the elastic bandit jumps in, like past the seats into the front seat of the truck. And
Are you telling us what's going on in there, Hood? Are you relaying any of this information?
No, I was just about to say, Hood's going, okay, the freaks are going to do something. They're about to leave.
I land on the
What they're
bonnet.
up to.
land on the bonnet.
Yeah. Bang, smash the engine. Just land dead on the bonnet. Hammer first.
Valkyrie goes, wait, no!
Too late.
It's too late.
Give me an attack check.
Any particular attack I can use?
Just give me like the hammer slam, something like that.
Yeah.
Because I imagine you're going to land hammer down.
Definitely hammer first, yeah. Flaming Hammer of the Forge of the Gods.
That one.
That is a 13. Where's the...
And I'm going to say that you're not using any fire because you don't want the truck to explode.
No, I really don't want the truck to explode.
That'd suck.
catch the fuel
Where
lines,
is it?
Everyone's dead.
Glorious Flaming
It's
Hammer
not.
Smash.
With a stealth roll like that, I'm sure Hood
plus
probably
fold.
deconstructed the entire thing.
It just takes the wheels off.
Puts it up on bricks. It's already flogged the tyres.
Yeah, I mean, you probably could. I probably could say that you're taking the keys out of the ignition.
It's the sort of thing you do if you were
But he
stealth
has
speedster.
hopped into the front and sparked it. So I'd have to
Yeah,
take
I-
like what's it called? Initiative roll to see if you think of that first.
I only rolled an
I don't
11,
think she would have.
but I am going to make the argument that it is technically because not moving an inanimate object at the moment.
Yeah, correct.
Sweet. That might help.
So that'd be a crit as well.
Sweet.
So you swing down. What's the damage on that?
4.
Yeah, the whole bonnet sort of crumples in, and you hear just like metal, just like I'm pretty
And
sure
the
the engine
distant
just like
sigh.
hits the ground.
The distant sigh of a Valkyrie.
Yeah. Elastic Bandit, who's sitting in the front of the thing, just like swears, just like and like folds his body back over the seat into the back area where everyone else was.
Oh, Christ.
And scrambles out like past Ramshackle, like bursts out the back door of the van itself, and like doesn't run, but just like sort of staggers backwards, and doesn't see Hood, who's standing right next to him. He's too distracted by what's going on. The rest of the team hear the thud sort of spin round. They see Hephaestus sitting on the bonnet, and like just anger passes across Ramshackle's face.
I'm going to go straight in for I'm terribly sorry. I really didn't I will pay for any damages. I promise. I slight malfunction.
He turns to
You ain't making no distractions, bitch.
Drago the Human Dragon Man, and it says, "Call the police."
That's fine.
I flip on the
Go on,
Blues
do
and
it.
drive it in.
I was going to say, we're connected to the police. It's fine. No, you go nuts on it.
I am the police.
You pull up right next to them, jump out, and it's like, "Hi, the police."
I'm the police.
It's probably a uniform.
Can I rename my hammer to my search
Hello,
warrant?
just be the police.
Hello, yes, this is the police. How can I help?
We are the Rosers.
Yeah, Draco the Human Dragon Man takes his phone out and starts like calling. He's basically says, "Yeah, we're at this place with part of the fun fair. A collection of people have come onto our property and started destroying our equipment."
Well, are they going
Right.
to believe you greasy buggers are our superheroes, huh?
I just point at the car.
That's fine. It was an accident. I told
I'm
them that.
waiting by the car.
Yeah.
Which has also got a police scanner in it.
Yes.
Can I wait until I hear the dispatch call about it and just respond?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, dispatch is Delta 11. I'm responding code 3. And just
Give me a deception check.
Nice. It's hardly deception, is it? It's a full car. Right.
Uh-oh.
What is that?
It's an 8.
Oh, that's not too bad. It's
You get a big bonus, obviously.
It's a 12.
Because you're...
Using a police scanner.
yeah, exactly.
And part of the police, to be fair.
Yeah.
Have you got the player book there? I just want to quickly check one of my.
Sorry, no,
messages.
14. 14 it is.
Total.
Yeah, 14 total.
Plus 5, so 19.
19.
Yes, yeah. You hear the dispatch reply. It's like, okay, fantastic.
Yeah, copy dispatch, yeah. Hop in, flip on the lights.
This is why I'm...
Literally flip on lights and sirens code 3, come in through the door, turn them off, get straight out.
Jump through the FR and 2 guns at once. Yeah. You can tell that I'm not part of dispatch, so I'm like, alright, okay, cool. And you're like, yeah, copy dispatch.
Copy dispatch. That's fine.
That's okay. Okay, so yeah, as you burst in, as you burst in, Ramshackle, like, he is like so angry, and you see him just like just essentially like walk up to Duke and just be like, what is the meaning of this?
I reach in through the car window, grab the radio for dispatch, and go, dispatch Delta 11 on scene. Just turn it back on again in his face.
Does Ramshackle not remember the Duke from last time?
Sorry?
Does Ramshackle not remember the
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, that's
He's
why
like,
he
he's
pissed
like,
off.
what
what's the meaning of this in the
Um,
fact that it's to do? Okay, cool.
What can I
Cool.
just sort of lean to Hood and be like while people are distracted, go search the area while you're super stealthy. I don't know where she is. I'm just whispering, hoping she hears it. Hood.
She sighs really loudly.
Search
And it's
the
like,
area.
okay, I
She's
guess.
on your back.
If they're trying to create a distraction, it means there's something here. Search.
Can I send Diddles
Oh,
out?
Yeah.
Let's get Diddles rolling.
Yeah, give Diddles a little investigation check. In the meantime, Duke.
Yeah. I look
rolled
at him,
18.
blank face, no emotion. Well, not no emotion, but just like not take any of his shit, and say, I had a dispatch call saying that we got an issue here.
Yes. Because of you,
Because of me,
not you specifically, but your team.
I'm not affiliated with these people.
Is that why you came in with them not even 5 minutes ago?
They're involved in an investigation that I'm also involved in.
Yes, so you were affiliated with them.
Not technically, no. Shut the cuffs on him.
Well, then, can you please escort these men off of my premises?
Can I
just fly up?
ask what they did?
Yes, he points to the car.
I see a damaged, dented vehicle.
Yes.
Not unlike many of the other damaged and dented vehicles around this place.
Yes, but this one was
Oh!
working seconds ago. Before this
Would you care to explain what happened?
ignorant oaf landed on the bonnet.
Now, we don't need to use any slurs or horrible terms to people while we're here.
Yes, basically, only we could use that.
No need to use bad language.
Oh no, there is 100% a reason to use this language.
Of
course,
course,
like
calm
I'm
down,
very Muslim.
otherwise I'm going to have to detain you.
I'm going to have to tase you.
Detain, not tase. Detain you, my God.
Just pepper spraying.
I say,
In that case,
one
I'm
moment,
too high up.
I will talk to this man.
Ramshackle pauses.
In that pause, because Valkyrie's obviously she's quite up high at the moment because she doesn't want to be too involved, but she sees that there's a kerfuffle going on. Can I astral project so I'm down there, but obviously not seen?
When
so
you
I could just
project, do you pass out or do you stay like rigid
no,
where you
I'm
are?
trained enough where I can.
Yeah.
So your wings
stay
can
where
still
I am.
flap.
She can't,
I can still
move
fly.
around, but she can maintain where she is.
Her astral projection, is that... Are you on a separate plane? Another
Yes.
plane of existence? Okay.
Yes.
Because I was going to say, could her... If it's a ghost form, does her ghost form be able to communicate with my ghost form? But obviously not. 'Cause
Well, I
different
can
planes of
recognise the fact
existence.
that your body has two souls in it,
Yeah.
but that's as good as it gets.
Yeah, one's a... The Duke is literally a parasitic soul. It's literally what he is.
It has to be it has to be another astral being
Yep.
for me to communicate with them.
Yep.
So, yeah, he takes this long, deep breath in, and he puts his hand against his temples, like massaging a migraine, and
Okay.
and he says, "Okay, fine. If you're not going to detain them for damaging our property, can you please escort them off of our premises?" And he hands you over the lease documents.
Okay. Take over his body. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to verify these with my supervisor.
So, give me 2 seconds and look deep into my eyes.
Look at my eyes. No, I said I'm just gonna verify these documents with my supervisor, and I'll get back to you. And I should be able to remove them from the premises.
Okay.
All right. Just sit tight. Okay. Don't go anywhere. Make sure everyone stays where they are. Okay.
Can I just lean against the truck?
Spend a hero point to edit the scene.
Of course.
I would like to spend it and edit the scene so that there is some form of health code violation.
Oh.
Yes, of course.
Thank
In fact, there's loose cabling everywhere
fucking fantastic.
with no
Honest.
kind of significant signposting. I mean, the ground could even be a little bit wet, and who knows what?
And there's exposed wiring on that ground.
Not necessarily exposed, but
Coffin.
it's entirely possible that something
There's a
the
definite trip
cabling
hazard.
is slippy and trip hazardous, and
In that moment, my astral self snaps back up to my body, and I just have a nice little gentle descent. And I look at Ramshackle, like hands behind back, sort of, inspector kind of look. But I was just having a little look from up above, because I understand that you lease the land, but as far as I know, airspace is completely out of your reach. And I noticed that you seem to be having a lot of loose cabling, and it's been raining for the past few days, and, that's quite dangerous. It's a major trip hazard, in fact. And I also noticed that your refrigeration units for the food that you prepare, it doesn't look like they've been cleaned in some time. When was the last time that you had a safety check for your health codes?
Ramshackle, like, just like, glasses to you, they're back to the Duke.
I'm currently inside the car, and I just slowly roll the window down. And just look at him, like, give him a glare, like, well now, this is news to my ears.
I mean, I don't have to say anything to my good friend here in the police car, who is on to police dispatch right now, if we could have a nice, normal chat. Or I could just shut down your operation. I can go either way.
Ramshackle, sort of like, very nervously, like, back and forth, just sort of. And then he turns to the super freaks that stood there. They're like, looking at him, and then he goes, "Deal with them."
And we're going to have to save that for next time, because this episode's gone on for too long. Stay tuned next month for part 2 of Pâté d'Enfant. I won't call it that, I'll change the title to something a bit more exciting.